If you're anything like me, then you probably watched a lot of Minecraft videos and have seen videos of people trying to get the most FPS in Minecraft. And while they do a pretty good job, I think this can be taken to the next level. Make sure you stick around to the end to see one of the fastest running Minecraft games in history. Speaking of next level, you'd be a next level human if you were to like and subscribe and leave suggestions for how to get more FPS in the comments below. At least, I hope you're human. Now, the first step is actually to get a baseline for how much FPS we have, so that way we know how much of an improvement we've made by the end of this video. What? What was that? What? What is making that noise? I'm very confused. Oh well, let's ignore that. So you can see my settings here. I have a render quality of 2, and I have everything else set to this, and then I also have render distance set to 15 chunks, and we get around 430 FPS, and you can see my hardware if you really want to. That's about how much FPS I get with my settings that I would normally use. Now the first and most obvious step is to turn down the render distance, and already that makes a huge improvement. We're already up at 1,300 FPS, which is already quite high. The next thing I can think of is just turning all the graphics all the way down. I went through the quality settings and the graphics settings, and we can already see that we already have 1,000 and almost 1,400 FPS. Now that is still nowhere near what we're going to get to. I have a couple more ideas. So first I'm going to turn this down, and we can see there that we get 1,600 FPS, which is already quite large. And actually I'm curious, if we switch over to this, will we have more or less? Okay, so that actually gives us a little more FPS, so we're going to leave it at that. And then we're going to come in here and we're going to turn the resolution down to the absolute lowest it can go. And with that all the way down, we get around 2,200 FPS. So now I'm just going to kind of mess around with settings until it kind of gets more FPS. So doing that, if we look straight into the sky, we get 2,000. If we look down, we get a lot less because we're rendering the water and stuff, which actually gives me an idea. If we fly up into the air, already that's a big improvement, and we haven't even gone that high up yet. If we look up, that's 2,400. If we zoom in, still 2,400. But I bet we can go better. Alright, so we can see here we get around 2,500, and to be honest, I'm not sure what to do now. Let's see how bad this is. Let's go down to the ground and see just how bad the play this would be. Wow. It's not that bad, but it's not great either. I think if we want to get more FPS, we're going to have to create a new world that is super flat. Alright, so in this super flat world, we get around 2,300, 2,400 FPS while just sitting here. So now I have an idea. I actually have World Edit installed, which probably isn't helping my FPS. We might uninstall that in a minute. But if we go and make a really, really big hole in the ground, so that way we're not rendering anything, does that increase our FPS? So let's head to the middle of the hole. Make sure everything's out of render distance. Look straight up, and maybe it's because that's in my inventory. Okay, so we're getting around 2,500. If we hide this, we can't actually see our FPS. Oh wait, what? Did you see that? We had 3,000 for a second. So it looks like hiding and unhiding everything on our screen actually gives us a lot more FPS. So I have a feeling that having the mods enabled might actually be hurting our FPS, so I'm going to disable them. Alright, so it's actually making me restart Minecraft to get rid of the mods, so I'm just going to do that real quick. Alright, so I disabled all the mods. All I have now is Optifine. So we're going to see how much FPS we get now, and if it's not more, I have a couple of ideas. Oh, we have fallen into the void, it seems. So we're sitting around 2,700 FPS. So I have a couple of ideas. One, OBS might actually be hurting us here when we're recording, because it does actually put some demand on the hardware. And two, I'm thinking of actually seeing what we're being bottlenecked by, and then seeing if I can fix that. So I'm actually not 100% sure what is limiting us here. I'm thinking of actually hiding this, because maybe that's actually getting rid of some FPS as well. Alright, so now we have a slight problem. We actually have no way to see how much FPS we're getting. So I'm going to hide everything on the screen. Now I'm going to open up F3, and then I'm going to open up everything on the screen in 3, 2, 1, and it was only 2,000. Yeah, so we're getting around 2,700 doing that. So, and in Task Manager, I can't really figure out what is actually limiting us here. It might be RAM, so we might need to give more RAM to Minecraft. I'll go ahead and try that, and then we'll see how much FPS we're getting. Alright, so last time I was messing around with shaders and stuff, I gave it more RAM, so we might actually be giving it, like, a lot of RAM. Yeah, it already has 6 gigabytes of RAM. Okay, well, let's just full send to 12 gigabytes of RAM, doubling our RAM there, and let's see if my computer crashes. Alright, so with more RAM given to Minecraft, we can see that we're getting around, if I hide it, open F3 and then unhide it, we're getting 2,500, so I'm not sure if it was, 2,800, let's see if we can get above 3,000. Oh, 2,900, it's growing. Oh, it went down a lot. 3,000, okay. We've gotten 3,036, that's our record currently. Couple of ideas. First of all, I'm going to close all the stuff I have open. I don't know why I haven't done that yet. Alright, so I've closed in everything I can. All I have open now is OBS and Minecraft. We can see that if we hide our GUI and then open it, we're getting around 2,700. See if we can break 3,036. Oh, was that did we hit exactly 3,036? I don't remember. I'll have to go back and check, but it was higher than our previous one. So I have a couple more ideas. First of all, I'm actually thinking of downloading Optifine for 1.12 because I'm pretty sure that that's one of the best performing versions of the game that there is. Alright, so I'm currently just giving more RAM to the 1.12 version, and then hopefully we can break our previous record. Alright, so I'm creating a new FPS world, and because I don't think I can load this one up, right? It'll probably be fine. Worst thing that happens is we lose all the bedrock, and that might actually give us more FPS, so let's load it. Oh, I'm dying. Oh. Well, that's not what I expected. How much FPS are we getting, though? Quite a lot. Okay, we're getting quite a lot of FPS. So let's go to another super flat world, one that hopefully isn't gonna... Hopefully that doesn't happen this time. Alright, so I'm removing as many blocks as possible, and with the world created, we'll see how much FPS we get, and straight away we have about 1,800. So let's fly in the air, look up, and see how much we get. Okay, so we got about 2,400. So it's not quite there, but maybe, just maybe, I have some settings I can turn down. Yep, graphics is on fancy, we don't need that. Maybe turning off my skin would help. Let's just turn everything. Oh, that doesn't. Okay, let's turn all this off. Are we actually loading up? Are we in an Optifine version, or are we just in a Minecraft version? I'm gonna go ahead and check that. I don't think we were in Optifine. Okay, let's see if this fixes it, and if we get more FPS now. There we go. So now we're in Optifine, and we can see it kept all our settings of having everything turned down. Yep, I think we've already achieved our maximum. I'm not quite sure what's limiting us here. What happens if I just try to load up a shader in this? Does it just not work? Are these shaders too new? There's some problems. It's not really working. Okay, so let's just go back to this. Let's see if we can do anything with this. That'll get us more FPS. So that's already as low as it can go. That's as low as that can go. That's low. That's... can turn that off. Can turn that off. Ooh, I can turn that off. That might help. I don't think it will, but it might. You never know. Alright, so if we now zoom in and then press F1. Oh, it didn't work. Okay, so I think actually activating the internal shaders actually hurt us a little bit, so let's go back to having no internal shaders, and then we'll try one more time. Nope. 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 Maybe we need to look down. There's bedrock there, but you never know. Maybe if we go below the bedrock and look down. Okay, we're below the bedrock. Zooming in. Ooh, okay. Almost 2,900. Nope, that was just 2,100. That one wasn't very good. 2,500. I'm not really sure what's bottlenecking us here and what's stopping us from going any higher. So I guess that's about as good as we can get it for this video. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed, and don't forget to leave any comments on what you think we could do to get more FPS, because I would like to know how we could do it. I think having OBS opened actually hurt our FPS a little bit, but I have to record it somehow, so maybe I could record it on my phone or something, but that's for another day. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.